We start, I'm going to have a motivational or so here's my motivational. So you need to put kailangan mo siyang ibuo and malaman kung anong ibig sabihin ng mga yan. So the first is, what is this? So here's Y B S A mali ako. E. So, cyberspace. The next one is dito is AWA, malware or malicious software. The next one is, so ito madali lang. So, SQRIT. So, let us proceed to our topic. Good day each and everyone. I am Michelle Peralta. I'm going to discuss about the how to be safe on cyberspace. So first, sabi dito na naturally, all of the digital natives must be cautious and aware of the probable, though not the least, things they can do for their own safety and security in the virtual world. Although total security may not be possible to achieve, people should still be oriented on how to make adjustments and appropriate action in case. So sabi dito, nagsasabi na ang mga digital natives ay dapat maging maingat or aware or alert sa mga positive na panganib na panganib sa virtual world. And although hindi possible ang ganap na security, mahalaga pa rin na maging handa sila na sa pamamagitan ng paggawa ng mga adjustment and appropriate action in case of emergency. So here's a tip on how to be safe on cyberspace. So first, to avoid and respond to malware or malicious software issues. So sabi dito, have updated software devices. So you need to update your software or any digital devices to avoid a malware or malicious software. So second is use password for your ISP or internet service provider like your Wi-Fi and other devices, especially if we are general person, etc. So sabi dito, gumamit ng password para sa iyong internet service provider like your Wi-Fi, 'di ba? Pag may Wi-Fi tayo is nilalagay natin ng password para na rin hindi basta-basta makonect or makakonect yung mga gustong kumonek ng walang paalam. And you need to use a password on your gadgets para parang sa gayon is pag hiniram yung phone mo is hindi nila basta-basta mabubuksan or pag nawala ganyan. And the next one is, the third one is do not easily go to website, download and install files with high chance of infecting your device. So may OPT to remove your pre-installed app and app in your computer. Go to settings, system, apps, features, uninstall. So sabi dito, wag kang bastang-bastang pumunta sa website or mag-download or mag-install ng files na may high chance of infecting your device. Kasi 'di ba pag madami kang madami kang in-install na malalaki yung gig is pwedeng mag-cause siya ng paglalag ng iyong devices. And you may go to remove your pre-install app in your settings or app management, like para ma-install yung app na yon na di-download or in-install mo. And the fourth is make it a practice to scan and safely remove drives that you install to your device. So ibig sabihin, mag-practice ka muna para ma-scan and safely remove mo yung drives that you install to your device. And next is do not entertain the spam messages. So wag mong i-entertain. So madali lang siya, hindi mo need i-entertain yung spam messages kasi pag ganun is maaring apektuhan yung device mo. And back up your files always. So you need to back up your files always nang sa gayon is maiwasan yung mga or ma-avoid yung mga problems na positive na mangyari if you don't back up your files always. Dispose your device properly. So you need to dispose your devices properly. And the next one is buy and use only verified and reliable antivirus, firewall, and web security software. So you need a buy and use only verified and reliable antivirus, firewall, and web security software. Nang sa gayon is maiwasan or ma-avoid yung mga positive outcomes if hindi mo siya nabili or na-use na verified kasi or reliable kasi 'di ba pag hindi siya verified is pwedeng ma-virus yung ang tawag doon yung device mo, 'di ba? The last one is do not attempt to misbehave online. So you need do not attempt to misbehave online. So you don't need to be tawag doon, hindi ka pwedeng mag-attempt ng mga misbehave online kasi 'di ba pag ganon is pwedeng mag-cause siya ng tawag doon tawag na doon basta yun, pwede siyang mag-cause ng problem on your device. One is, in case you deliberately want to misbehave, stop thinking of the following. So exploiting your office or employer system, devices, and facilities. So, ibig sabihin is wag gamitin ng masama ang mga gamit na opisina or yung computer, mga phone, telepono, at iba pang gamit na kumpanya na para sa trabaho lang dapat. And the next one is using inappropriately to your email transaction. So wag gamitin yung mga wag gumamit ng email para sa masasamang gawain or ang email ay para sa opisyal na communication lang. So the next one is reproducing confidential data or other people and sharing it with others without their notice. So sabi dito na huwag mag-share ng mga sikretong impormasyon, yung mga private na details ng iba at huwag mong ipakalat kasi 'di ba pag kinalat mo siya is maaari kang makasuhan or matanggal sa trabaho. And the next one is leaving offensive, insensitive, and slanderous comments on someone else's post only to defame them. So sabi dito na huwag mag-post ng mga masasakit na salita and huwag manakit ng kapwa sa pamamagitan ng mga sasamang salita online. Kasi 'di ba, if nag-post ka ng mga nakakapanirang puri o masasakit na salita is pwede siyang mag-cause doon sa tao na pinagsabihan mo ng anxiety or depression, and pwede ba siyang maging outcome niya is pwede pa siyang mag-suicide or other na mangyayari na possible. And the next one is hacking other devices by installing malware to their. So sabi dito na huwag mag-hack ng mga gamit ng iba kasi if nag-hack ka is if nalaman nila doon is maaari kang makulong. and huwag kang magnakaw ng mga information na o sirain ang mga gamit ng iba gamit ang technology. And the third is to avoid being a victim of identity and data thief. And just like your physical stainless keys for different privacy and security use, you should also have various passwords on your electronic devices and social media accounts, but make sure not to forget them by providing secure backup. Sabi dito, use strong passwords such as combining lower and uppercase letters with Arabic numbers and any sequence of numbers to letter conversion, or the new forms now such as the use of your email, contact number, security question, fingerprint, face, and photo detector, and many others. So sabi dito na gumamit ka ng strong password such as combining lower or uppercase letters with Arabic numbers kasi 'di ba pag gumagawa tayo ng like for example sa Gmail, pag gumagawa tayo ng mga password is meron siyang uppercase and lowercase and numbers or any na sequence of numbers para nang sa ganyan is hindi nila mahulaan ng basta-basta yung password mo if may nag-hack or may nagnanakaw ng identity or data. And sa ibang apps is for example sa GCash is kasi diba need natin ng mga pangalan, mga password, and yung face mo para ma-detect yung if ever na mag-hack ng GCash account mo is ma-detect nila kung if na ma-detect nila yung mukha mo, and if hindi nag-match doon sa mukha ng thief is hindi niya mabubuksan yon. And next is do not click on any unknown link through email, WhatsApp, chat rooms, or even some to avoid phishing and spear phishing. Discern website if there is really a reason for you to sign up in order to download files. So sabi dito na wag basta-basta mag-click ng link na hindi naman siya applicable sa iyo or hindi naman siya galing sa important na link. So ibig sabihin is iwasan ang phishing at wag mag-click sa mga hindi kilalang links na link sa email, website or chat rooms kasi 'di ba may mga times na may nagsisend sa iyo na links na hindi naman dapat i-click kasi sinasabi nila na virus or hacking yung link na yon. And or kahit sa text message yung mga nagme-message sa iyo ng mga ang tawag doon mga kunwari nanalo ka sa loto, ganyan, nanalo ka sa bingo, etc. And mag-isip muna ng mabuti bago mag-sign up sa mga website, lalo na kung para lang mag-download ng file, mag-download lang sa mga pinagkakatiwalaang sources. The next one is limit or sharing of personal electronic devices and personal accounts. May that be your boyfriend, girlfriend, wait until you get married. So, you need to be a limit on your sharing your personal electronic devices and personal accounts. So, kahit na magjowa kayo or even magkaibigan, etc. is kailangan mo siyang ilimit na kung hanggang saan lang yung pwede niyang malaman tungkol sa personal electronic devices mo. Kasi 'di ba, may mga jowa na parang tawag doon, ginagamit lang yung account mo or even your, for example sa GCash, ginagamit lang yun para magastos yung pera na andoon. Wait until you get married. So The next one is carefully link your accounts to your email so you can monitor if a person opens her account in another devices. So sabi dito na i-link ang iyong account sa inyong email and para ma-monitor yung ma-monitor mo kung may ibang nag-a-access sa iyong account gamit ang ibang device. So the next one is allow other user to use the guest and child account. So sabi dito na gamitin ang guest and child accounts para sa ibang user na gustong gumamit ng walang pahintulot mo. And the last one is prevent people from installing or purchasing software in your device without your permission. Yun na. Magkasana prevent. Kumbaga, you need to allow other user to wag hayaang mag-install or bumili ng software ang iba sa inyong device and nang walang pahintulot mo. And the last one is i-lock yung device mo. So sabi dito na lock your device when not used. So simple lang, i-lock mo yung device mo nang pag hindi mo ginagamit. Kasi 'di ba if ever man na hindi mo na-lock yun is ma-access, or if ever na nawala yung phone mo tas hindi mo na lock is pwedeng ma-access or malaman yung mga important or personal on your device. So yun lamang po. Thank you.